Hello again. This is Edem speaking from dentsu, Ghana in Accra. This afternoon, I'm having a conversation with a gentleman called Richard Adjei. Richard Adjei is the managing director of Kasapreko Company Limited, a fully owned Ghanaian business making a lot of waves. So today we're going to have a conversation about Kasapreko, the brand, and how it has become a force to reckon with in Ghana. So, Richard, welcome.
Thank you.
Good. So first question I have for you, could you just tell us how it all started, how Kasapreko as a brand was birthed?
Okay, so thank you once again. I'm Richard Adjei, the managing director for Kasapreko. So Kasapreko started in 1989. Was started by my father, who is called Dr. Adjei. Mainly, the vision was to produce affordable but quality drinks for the Ghanaian consumers. So he started with gin products. Before then, there was a lot of imported products into Ghana, but he felt that a Ghanaian person or a Ghanaian businessman can also step into that space and provide quality drinks that the Ghanaians will love. So initially, a lot of the Ghanaian public would not trust made in Ghana goods because of the quality issues. But when he started, I believe that he stepped up the quality aspects of the drinks and made it affordable, acceptable, and the public caught on to it. So gin was the first product that he did. The product that I would say that made Kasapreko what it is today is Alomo bitters. It's very popular in Ghana and other West African countries. We also export to South Africa, Europe, and the US. And this product is he basically, the chairman, he basically took a traditional drink that people would make in their homes and drink. He commercialized this drink. So initially our forefathers, or our grandfathers, great-grandfathers would take some herbs, put it in alcohol, sit down in their houses for maybe a week or so, and be drinking it, mainly to get the medicinal value from the herbs. So he brought this into the industrial space and made it a commercial brand. And also part of his passion was to also promote the Ghanaian culture and what are the products that are our forefathers and the products that work in our tradition to make it, I would say, more modernized and more standardized. So this time the alcohol level is measured and is the same across. With the ones our forefathers do, what they'll drink today is different from what they'll drink tomorrow because the concentration is different. But with this one, whatever you drink is the same throughout. So that's what really has made the company what it is today. Other than the alcoholic drinks, I mean, we do whiskeys, vodkas, liqueurs, but we started soft drinks and water about 5 years ago. That has also doubled or tripled the company's size. So currently, I'll say Kasapreko is a total beverage company, and I'll say the biggest in terms of capacity to produce in Ghana right now.
Super, thanks, Richard. You've actually asked a number of questions. So my next question was going to be how the journey has been so far. Can you talk to us about organic growth, portfolio extension? And I think the next relevant piece is, tell us about your journey into entering other markets.
Okay, so as I said, we export into many other countries, but we started the main journey in 2010. That's about 11 years ago. So the export market started for us moving Alomo bitters into Togo, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, and then eventually into Nigeria, which is our biggest export market to date. We also started South Africa in 2013. We started exporting into South Africa. I would say challenges for us has been the the registration of the products, So because we are not from some of these countries, you have to go through the official route settling that we did not know the processes very well. But once we got the people that would help us, it became a bit more easier. So registering product from other countries into, let's say, Nigeria or South Africa, certainly more difficult. I think that was the major difficulty, but we usually would work with the government agencies, both from the Ghanaian embassy, like the Chamber of Commerce in Ghana, or the South African Ghana Chamber of Commerce. Some of these agencies that will support us and help us get our product registered. And because we are now also ISO certified, and it makes it a bit more easier to penetrate these markets. But I believe that mainly quality is one that has pushed us into some of these markets. The uniqueness of the products. And many of these countries do not have alcoholic drinks that also have medicinal benefits. So the bitters is also new in a lot of these countries. That has also pushed it. And also marketing and advertising has also pushed the product in a lot of these markets. But I'll say number one would be quality for.
Okay, good stuff. So tell us about how you've managed competition from especially global brands, global businesses, and possibly other local players as well.
Okay, so for us in Ghana, there's been the global brands have started also doing bitters. That's a major alcoholic brand. But I believe since we were the first movers, we have the first mover advantage. We have the trust in the brand. So in terms of trust, people believe us more than the international companies. I'll say that our brand, our quality is also comparable to the international company. We are also not using flavors and then synthetic materials or ingredients in our bitters. Our bitters is 100% organic. So I'll say the locals believe in our brand, and they believe what they've been drinking for the past 22 years, 23 years. For the cheaper brands that come in within the country, most people come in within 3-4 years, they vanish from the market. I would say mainly we have the first mover advantage again, and then also quality. We produce at a very high standard quality, better than the local and upcoming guys. We also invest a lot in our brand. We try to connect more with our consumers. That's one main thing that we also do. And for us as a company as well, we've also diversified. We are now into soft drinks, water, alcoholic drinks. We are now starting in our beers. So as a company, we have many legs to stand on. Our new brand in the beer space is Freedom Beer. That is just starting to pick up over the past 3 months. So we don't just do one thing and hope that one thing would sustain us over the years. We are now about 32 years old as a company. So I believe multi-brands and then quality is what has kept us here. Many local companies were not looking to going into ISO or FSSC, but we have gone the step ahead to make sure that our quality and our food safety standards are the same as a company in the US or a company in Germany. So that's what we've done to sustain ourselves.
Okay, Richard, it's interesting that you keep mentioning the word quality. So I would say Kasapreko synonymous with quality. So apart from quality, are there any 2 other qualities, for instance, you believe as Kasapreko as a business has really used to keep it for 32 years and growing stronger? Can you give us a bit of insights around that?
Okay, so for quality, I'll say that loyalty, especially even with our employees, is a key part of the business. loyalty, teamwork. So our employees, we have employees that have been with us 25 years, 28 years, and that are still here. So they understand the culture, they understand the business, and I mean, they have the business in their DNA. So certainly this has kept us going over the years with our employees. So I believe the employees have played a very big part within the business for us.
Yeah.
So other than quality, loyalty with our employees, we certainly also have, I'll say, branding has also kept our business going. So you find that our branding, our packaging, is high standard, and it's very comparable to the international companies. So you see some of our brands and you will not feel it's produced by a local company. We've brought us some brands. When we started our water brand, Awake, we'll meet a lot of people and they'll be like, why is Ghana even importing water? And I'll tell them this water is produced right here in Ghana. So packaging to the high standard has also certainly.
Good stuff. Thank you. So I think to wrap up, I just want to understand. I think you've done just about everything, but do you still have other plans for the future? And have you considered getting into the e-commerce space with your brands?
Okay, so certainly we are looking into e-commerce. We are looking at upgrading, changing our website to an e-commerce website. So that consumers can go to our website directly, pay either via mobile money or via their credit card, and then we'll deliver directly into their homes. We have started a bit of that since COVID started, to deliver directly to homes and all of that. But we are looking at making it a bigger platform for us this year, actually. So the next 3 or 4 months, our website will change to more of e-commerce website that consumers can buy a product from. As a business, we are a total beverage company now. We are looking at expanding outside of West Africa and South Africa. So we are now looking at Eastern Africa and also Asia as a continent that we've not tapped much into over the past years. And then we're also looking at certainly bringing up more brands. Since COVID and this pandemic started, we've noticed that certainly bringing up more functional products that people feel is beneficial to their health is key. So our R&D for the next 2-3 years is geared towards bringing up drinks that has vitamins in it, has protein in it, minerals in it, and very functional to the body. So instead of just drinking, maybe let's say a soda, you have products from us that will have the soda feel, but you have a lot of medicinal or functional benefits to it. So this is where the company is going in the next few years. And then we hope to become bigger than what we are today and become an African brand in its own.
Wonderful. I'm really excited about that, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.